Good morning, my cookie crumbs, and welcome back to my parking lot. It's a rainy morning, so if you hear any tippy-tapping on a window, that would be the rain. It's raining this morning, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. I'm so happy you guys like this story. I wasn't sure whether to continue it or not, but since you guys want it, here you go. The next part of Soldier Boy. Let's go. The students piled back into the classroom, or the bigger classroom that they were now in. The three students took their seats in the back. Or the three soldiers took their seats in the back. I suppose they could call themselves students now that they were in school. The only reason they were in school was their commanding officer stated that they needed some type of high school education. It didn't have to be they didn't have to go for all 3 years. They just had to be there and learn as much as they could. They could be there for a year or two, or however long that the commanding officer felt. For now, they were just there for a year. That could change, though. Principal Netsu also built them a private house on the grounds so that they could be comfortable and not be so cramped in the dorms. They were used to being cramped, but they welcomed the space. Alright, Hellspawn, it's time for ethics. Please turn to page 94. The students took out their books, and the three soldiers took out the new books that they had gotten as well. They turned to the page and dutifully listened to the teacher. Suddenly, a note fell onto Izuku's desk. Izuku at first ignored it, but someone cleared their throat. Izuku didn't want to look at the note. He knew what it probably contained and where it came from. Instead, Izuku stood up, took the note, and went up to Aizawa and presented it to him. What's this? Someone's passing notes. Alright, thank you, Izuku. I'll get this squared away. You may sit back down. Izuku nodded and sat back down. Aizawa opened the note and crushed it in his hands. Whoever wrote this note, stand up. And if no one stands up, I will suss you out myself, and you won't like the consequences then. Minetta stood up on shaky legs. I will not dignify what you said in this note. Slurs, bullying, intolerance of others, regardless of what they are, race, religion. We do not tolerate that here. We don't tolerate bullying, suicide baiting, slurs, anything. You have something to say? Say it. But it's true, isn't it? I mean, why are they here anyway? Shouldn't they be off fighting some war or something? That's all they're good for. The hell did you just say? The African-American soldier said. He stood tall and proud and went up to the teeny tiny piss baby temper tantrum throwing little ant. Listen here, you little sack of marbles that nobody wants. Hey! There's a reason why ladies don't want you. 1, you're a frickin' creep. 2, you give off creeper vibes. And 3, are you serious? Nobody wants a man that stalks them. Oh, and number 4, nobody wants a piss baby. Minetta's bottom lip shook. That's not true. Once I become a hero, I'll get all the ladies. Sure you will. And then you'll get sued and thrown in jail, you'll lose your license. Am I wrong? Yes. Nope. I know a stalker when I see one. Sir, permission to take him to one of the battlefields. To teach him a lesson? Permission granted. Let's go. What? You're gonna let him beat the crap out of me? Before I take you to Principal Netsu? Yes. Go. But, sir, I'll be good, I promise. No, Minetta. I'm sick of your shit. What? Aizawa said bluntly. And Minetta said at the same time. You heard me. I'm sick of dealing with you, and I'm sick of your shit. You have done nothing but harass the girls, and I've turned the other cheek too many times. The only reason you haven't been expelled is because Mommy and Daddy are on the board, right? Yeah, but I mean... Yeah, no, not playing this game. Let's go. You are finally getting what's due. All right. Come on, Izuku, let's go. Izuku nodded and followed. So did their other teammate, who skipped merrily behind them. The other classmates followed behind as well. They wanted to see what was about to happen. Alright, Minetta. You get a 2-minute head start. Starting now. Wait, but... You better get going. Time's a-ticking. Minetta ran into the fake city crying. But it wasn't the tall man that was going to go after Minetta. Get him, Izuku. The tall man said, feeling like Scar from The Lion King in the moment. Izuku darted off. The class was able to observe just how good these soldier boys were. Izuku made no sounds as he entered into the city. None whatsoever. His feet didn't even make crunching sounds on the ground. Soon the cries, wails, and screams of Minetta could be heard, and the class was wondering what the heck was happening to him. Soon Minetta came flying out of the entrance of the city, bruised and bloodied. And that, pipsqueak, is what a quirkless person can do. Quirkless doesn't mean defenseless, and it certainly doesn't mean useless. Everything you know about us is a lie. I'm sorry, please, no more. I'll behave, I promise. Nah, you heard your teach. You had too many chances. He's right. Aizawa, I'm very, very sorry. Minetta, your parents are here, and they finally realized how wrong your behavior is, and they are taking you to therapy. To therapy? I don't want to go to therapy. I don't need it. There's nothing wrong with me. Everything is wrong with you, Minoru, his mother said. I can't believe you were such a womanizer. Such a stalking... I raised you better than this. But, Mommy, don't call me that. Lord knows who you've been calling that. And in what context. It makes me shudder. Your mother's right. You need therapy, Minoru. Now let's go. But, Dad, No, let's go. Yes, Daddy. Don't call me that either. Minetta disappeared with his parents, and he was finally gone. The class, at least the girls, cheered. They ran up to Izuku and gave him the biggest hug ever. Izuku blushed. He signed help to his teammates, and his teammates shook their heads. Yo, that was so manly, the red-headed boy shouted out. Thank you, Izuku, you're a hero. Yeah, we've been trying forever to get rid of Minetta. And then you swoop in and, oh my god, dude, thanks. He's finally gone. We're free, ladies. Thank you, Izuku, they all shouted together. Izuku just rubbed the back of his neck, embarrassed, and signed, "You're welcome," to them. The girls then pulled him by the arms, and since it was now lunchtime, they decided to treat him to lunch. He looked back at his teammates, and his teammates shrugged and just waved him off. Izuku left with the girls, horrified about what was about to happen to him, but he couldn't help but feel something he hadn't felt in a while. He felt happy? Not that he wasn't happy before, but this was a different kind of happy. And he was proud of himself. Just what was happening? Man. Oh, man, Vance, look at him. Our baby is growing up so quick. Yeah, hard to believe he was just an infant a while ago. It seemed like yesterday we just brought him home, and now look. They grew up too quick. Anybody got a tissue? I'm just playing. Thanks, Aizawa, for letting us do that. You're welcome. And you're right. Everything we know about the Quarkless is a lie. But I didn't believe in that stuff. Wait, really? Quarks are just a tool. And besides, I fight Quarkless. I don't have a physical quark. Ah, right. Izuku's heard about you before. He loves underground heroes. Eraserhead. Oh? He figured it out, huh? Yeah, you're actually his favorite hero. I see, Aizawa said, hiding his smile, his embarrassed, blushy smile behind his scarf. Yeah, since you fight Quarkless, Izuku, it gives him hope, Teach. You gave him hope. And we can't thank you enough for that. Izuku came to us and he was ready to sacrifice himself. And we've done our best. He's like our little brother, you know? And he so far stayed alive, and we're so happy about that. We've made real progress with him, but it's always been you that gave him hope. So we thank you. It's my pleasure. And I'll have a talk with Izuku later. Need us there to translate? No, I know sign. My husband's deaf. Ah, gotcha. Wait, Sensei, you're married? One of the boys cried. Dude, that is so manly! And with a dude! Even manlier! Yes, I'm married. Don't go blabbing that to anybody. Unless if you want to be expelled. Lips are sealed. Who freaking cares? Well, jeez. The little yapping beanie baby's got a stick up its ass, don't it? What did you say, half pint? What, are you deaf? You fucking heard me. I know you did. Stupid yapping Pomeranian. Why don't you sit? Or better yet, where is your lead? I don't need a lead. Need a muzzle. That's enough. It's lunchtime and you're wasting it. Go eat. I expect you all back into the classroom. Aye, aye, Captain. See you later. Wait up, guys. Hey, sorry. My name's Kaminari. Denki Kaminari. You wanted to join us, yeah? You're more than welcome to. Great. Why would you want to join us, though? Well, like our teacher, I never believed in that quirkless stuff anyhow. As well. I mean, I'm originally from Canada, and you're right, Canada has a lot of quirkless people. A lot of my friends were quirkless. So I don't care about quirks either. And I think Izuku's pretty cool, so kinda wanna be his friend. Mate, you're amazing. And we'll make sure the two of you become friends. Yeah? What about you two? We'll be your friends as well. Alright, we got ourselves a party. Well, let's go. Thanks, guys. Let's go to lunch and find Izuku. The girls have probably killed him by now. Killed? No, not like that. I mean, they've smothered him to death. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's go. And the trio headed off to the cafeteria where Izuku had indeed been smothered to death by the girls as their way of showing thanks for what he's done. Alright, guys, and that's the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed. And we got rid of Minetta. Whew! I know some people like Minetta, but I kinda don't. I mean, he's just one of those characters that's just, A, not very vital to the story, and B, I just don't like the stalker creepy vibes he gives off. But hey, that's just me. A lot of people are fans of him, but you know, we don't vibe with Minetta in this household. Alright guys, thanks for listening to me ramble. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.